up, man? What's going on?
Ball and they say we hate the East Coast, but that's funny. Got a lot of love for any niggas getting money. I made a song about my enemies and niggas trip. It was hip hop until Tupac fuck Biggie bitch.
Anyone who picks up a microphone and professes themselves to be an MC should study Pac. Not just study his catalog, but study his habits. As a writer, study his habits as a performer, study his time management, how efficient he was.
Still not get enough for spending. It's just my life is based on sinning. I'm hellbound. Rather be buried than be worried, living hell down. My game plan to be trained at military mind of a thug lord sitting in the cemetery crying. I've been lost since my adolescent calling to Jesus.
Pac is not at a studio session. He is having a studio performance. See, he understands that every time he raps the song, he's performing the song. And that's why you capture so much of the emotion, so much of whatever it is that he wants you to feel, because he's literally almost acting out whatever it is that he's rapping. He's in a certain state. He's so focused, he's so in flow that it doesn't bother him that guys are standing next to him and this, that, and the other. Most creatives can't have people like in their personal space when they're really trying to do their thing. He's unbothered by that. And he's doing everything with full intensity.
Ballin' as a youngster, wondering if you see this young black male's crack sales got me 3 strikes, living in jail.
Now, another thing that stands out as I'm listening to him rhyme and he's going off of a legal pad, and very rarely in the studio I've ever seen a guy with just the big legal pad cranking out the rhymes, but how fluid that he's reading this. He is reading this like, you know, and he doesn't have great handwriting. But it's like he's reading, he's not missing a word. Usually in the studio, especially guys, you know, that write at his speed, it's their first take, it's gonna be a, you know, I hit the manifest. Oh, hold on, let me say it. Manifest. You know, they getting, there's tongue twisted, there's words that they have. He's hitting that like he already got the thing recorded and he just performing it at the concert. Like for him, he's probably the best reader I've ever seen, like in as far as like somebody who's just actually reading off a page. But he's reading off a page, he's performing, he's so energetic, he's so like in the moment, he's so authoritative with it that it doesn't feel like he's reading something, which is the big challenge in the studio when you do have guys that for the most part are coming from something that's written. But
check it out. Is it money, you women, the funny beginnings, tragic endings? I can make music, still not get enough for spending. My life is based on sinning. I'm hellbound. Rather be buried than be worried, hell down. My game plan to be trained at military mind.
The benefit of not writing is that the words can get to the microphone quicker. You know, so if I don't write, which the only 2 MCs to ever not write are Hove and Big. Like Hove comes so now when Hove gets in front of the mic, he can just go. He can, and all the words have to do is come from his mind, make it to the voice box, and it's right there. It's right around the corner. The problem with reading, I've always felt like this, especially in my time recording, when you read, I have to read this. So I gotta interpret the writing. The words gotta come from off of this page, right? Through here, through interpretation to the back of my mind. Then from the back of my mind, now that I have another command, so I had 2 commands, right? Jay-Z didn't have the burden of reading anything. Jay, who doesn't write, when that beat came on, so Jay only raps. And so Big only raps. They don't read. They only rap in the booth, which is a hell of an advantage. But Pac has to read, so I have to read. So one, I'm reading my lyrics, right? While I'm reading my lyrics and that brain function is going on and telling me what I read and it's being comprehended, it has to come back to the voice box, get back out, and I need to somehow try to say that with the same level of confidence as the MC who wasn't reading, the MC who was just letting it out. His is coming, and mine coming it's just gonna be a little bit different. You know, that's why growing up, you would have a lot of guys that they freestyle was better than they written. That was a very common thing. It was
everything. We don't have time or the luxury to spend all of this time doing one song. We don't have it. We gotta somehow find a way that we can double up on it. Cause I did my whole album. I know it ain't hard. I did my whole album like 3 songs a day. Cause I was just laying it, rocking it, then getting off. You can mix it later and have niggas that love being in the studio all night, just add the drum beat at a time and shit. You can do that after the rappers leave and shit. Just niggas that love being in the studio, that just love listening for the right kick. But for while we in here and you got like 8 rappers here and everybody drinking and smoking and shit, man, get that beat popping, throw them niggas on the track. You catch everybody freestyling, throw them niggas on the track. Boom, that's the name of the song is whatever this nigga said his last word was. We do it, put it down. Then after we finish, we walk out, everybody be here and listen to it. Like, this the hook, we go in there and lay the hook. If we don't like that hook, the nigga lay another hook, come back out here, you know, raise scratches or whatever.
This is the most impactful documented recording session in the history of hip hop. What we just saw is Pac explain and introduce a minimum viable product, an MVP to rap. What Pac wisely observed was, hey, I don't have to hear it back immediately. See, what used to waste a lot of time in the studio, like pre-Pac, you know, and really the Tupac method, we can also argue Tupac is one of the, probably the greatest time manager in rap history. But before the Tupac method, what happened was rappers, after you lay down your verse, they wanted to kind of sit down, smoke weed, drink, and kind of bask in your glory of hearing it. And there is something special about a new song. Like, man, as an MC, when you make a new special, you feel good about it. It's weird, man. You just want to hear it over and over and over again. Pac did not need to hear what he had already done. Pac did not need to ruminate. And that's what is very common amongst artists. Like, but Lil Wayne is like the two. Wayne can just keep it going. So once Pac got it done, he understood it was done, and Pac allowed people to do their job. Pac doesn't need to be there when the engineer is engineering. And also, Pac, as dope as he is openly against perfectionism. And this is one of the great and genius decisions in how he was able to create a lot of work, because by Pac saying, all right, we're gonna record it. The last line gonna be the hook. Daddy can lay that down. He's saying, right, we're not gonna get 100%. We're gonna go for about 80%, right? But in exchange for that 20%, we're gonna increase efficiency 300-400%. We're gonna make 3 to 4 songs for every one that they make, because we're not gonna sit here with the engineer. We're not gonna sit here and do take after take. I'm not waiting on nobody who isn't ready to go, and that. So it's ingenious. It's ingenious.
Set it off.
Yeah, I'm scared to do some freestyle. I'm scared to do some freestyle. Blow, I'm too high and I might go off tempo. But now I'm back to let these niggas know just how deep my game run. Tupacalypse don't sleep. I keep a motherfucking Glock in my car. If I'm holding in the club, I gotta be the fucking star. So everybody wanna smile and raise their hands. I got a razor, in case I gotta do a net. Man, cause you know how niggas be. They wanna see if Pac is real or is he like that nigga in the movie. I guess I gotta prove my point. Slicing motherfuckers, now I'm doing a joint. I got my nigga B.I. to the G beside me.
Yeah.
Bitches on my dick, you know the hoes wanna rob me. And my other homies out here like Spike Lee. They got the camera on the nigga, guess they like me. But now I'm about to pass this motherfucker on, cause this Tangeray is getting hella strong.
Hey, here's what I'm gonna say about Pac freestyle. I never in my life have found any documented footage of Pac ever falling off the floor. People say, oh, well, yeah, I mean, his pocket, you know what I'm saying? All he's doing. Hey, man, did Pac have an exotic pocket? Nah. If actually when I'm listening really close to it, I'm almost hearing Pac's pocket is like a little bit of a modified H-Town flow. Because it's like, instead of his, I done came down, I done popped on the scene. If I'm with the Tangeray C, and I'm take a sound to the it's still the same one too. He just throw it's more, you know, in between. But it's a cadence where he know he can catch it every time. But if we're just gonna call it fade to fade and slice it down the middle, why every time Pac and Biggie cypher, Pac's freestyling and Biggie coming with his best written? Now, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't accusing nobody nothing, because I mean, hey, but I'm just saying, like, Biggie coming with, I got 7 8s 9 9s to 10 Mac 10. The shit's never in it, and Pac just coming really off the top. That Pac was a different animal. But yeah, man, I was at this, man. It's Rob J 10X Pen Game, man. I love this, man. I love breaking down just, you know what I'm saying, great artists, great writing. I think Pac, again, young MC, young talent, the studio is a place to perform. It's not a session, it's a studio performance. Man, just a great guy, man. Even outside the booth, man, we could learn from Pac, man, just to live fully present, man. You know, that's what I'm gonna try to do today. Everything up right now, I'm fully present in this video. Nothing else matters. Not calling this girl back. Now, when this gonna happen, nah. Hey, whatever you doing, man, be fully present doing that if you can, man, to the best of your ability, man. 10X.